everybody. It's Monday morning, about 8:30 a.m. Kind of getting a later than usual start, but my delivery appointment today is not until 2:30 p.m. in Tulsa. So I just kind of went around, did my inspection, you know, checked all my tires, my securements, my fluids, just giving everything a good check to make sure I'm ready to roll. And you can see things are getting busy out here. Got people working over in the training bay. A lot of trucks have already left. So pretty day here. All you future Maverick drivers, this is where you'll be doing a lot of your training, right over there in that training building. It's a great facility. So anyway, my truck's, like I said the other day, my truck's been washed, all ready to roll. Got all my personal stuff. I park right over there. I got all my personal stuff moved over, making a cup of coffee and ready to hit the road. Oh, I will apologize for the last video that I posted last weekend. By the time you see this, we were tinkering around with some new intro and exit music, and somehow we got the segments of the video in the wrong order. So one of my viewers mentioned that he was going back in time with that video. So that's when I discovered we had it all messed up. So apologize for that. When you watch that one, I think it's number 49. Everything's in the wrong order, so I apologize. We'll try to do better. All right, see you in Tulsa. Okay, folks, I have arrived here at Klockner Metals in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm parked here in their lot. And the way it works, it's kind of funny. We had instructions on our paperwork and our work order saying, you know, you must call when you arrive, like they don't want you to come in, you know, because of COVID and whatnot. And even on the building, there's signs everywhere. Drivers do not enter the building, must call this number. So you call the number and then she tells you to come in with your paperwork. So I don't know. Okay, I'm glad to see that I ran into Clint. Okay, so you remember last week I ran into Clint. We were both picking up our coils here in Indiana, and he's already arrived and is getting untarped, and I just backed in over there beside him, so he's getting his tarps rolled up. But so hey Clint, good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you.
So did you have a good weekend break?
Yep, had a pretty good one. Yeah,
me too. I wanted to ask you, now that we can talk and the wind's not howling through the camera, tell everybody, you know, what kind of work were you doing before you came to Maverick?
I worked in a factory before I came to Maverick.
Okay. How old are you?
36.
36. Okay, I was going to guess much younger. That's good for you. I wish people said that about me. But okay, so what made you want to get into trucking?
I've always kind of wanted to, ever since I could drive. I like driving.
Okay.
And I just got burnt out with the factory, so I wanted to give it a shot, see if I did like it as much as I thought I would, and so far I like it.
Yeah, because you said you'd been doing this a little more than 2 years, as I remember.
Yeah.
It's a couple months longer than I have. So we're kind of similar. We both left other careers to do this. So did you get your CDL at Maverick, or?
Yeah, I went through Maverick and went through the CDL school at Newport.
Okay, so you did it through Maverick, but they sent you up to the Newport facility, which is that connected with Arkansas State University?
Yeah, it's ASU.
Okay.
In Newport.
All right. I've heard that's a good program.
When I went, it was kind of at the beginning when Maverick was starting their own, and they still went through one in Little Rock, a school down there.
Gotcha. Diesel Driving Academy or something like that.
Then
Before, so that was kind of before they had their own CDL school set up and up
they
and
was getting
running.
started about then.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, are you happy with the money you're making?
Yeah.
Are
I really am.
Are you making more than you did at your factory work?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I worked in the newspaper business, and although I had many different jobs over the 33 years, I make more doing this already than I was making at the newspaper. So it's that part's good. It's just a different, it's not for everybody. It's different, and like you said, you gotta like driving for one thing, but you gotta work it out with your family life and whatnot, depending on your situation. Well, I'm sorry.
You gotta be able to be by yourself.
You gotta enjoy being alone.
Yep, that's it.
Very good point.
If you gotta have entertainment the whole time or somebody to talk to, it may not be the thing for you.
That's a great point. Great point. Some people don't like being alone. They like to have contact with other people. And, luckily for me, I don't mind being alone.
That's the way I am.
I mean, I don't dislike people, but I'm okay being alone. I don't want to be alone forever, but I'm okay for five or 6 days. Okay, so I see you've got your tarps off. Now you got to start working on your chains. And remember, folks, if you saw the other video where we were getting loaded with these coils, and again, I apologize for that video because when we uploaded it to YouTube, we had it in the wrong order, so it's all kind of in a time warp. So sorry for that. But you remember Clint had his loaded suicide, we call it, with the eye to the side, because if he were to stop abruptly, that would just roll right into his cab and he would commit suicide. Now mine, although it's still got the tarp on it, mine is loaded what we call a shotgun, where the eye of the coil is loaded to the front and rear. So but as you can see, they both rode fine. It's just two different ways of doing the same load. So all right, well, this is a shot of Klockner Metals here in Tulsa. It's a much bigger place. You can't see, it's a big building. This is just the receiving side of it. What we'll do is once they call us, we'll have to circle around this lot and come back around through this little lane right here and make this sharp turn into the building right there. That's how it works. And then we're both expected to get deadheaded to Fort Smith after this. I was just telling Clint I saw about probably 15 empty Maverick trucks headed back towards Fort Smith while I was on the way up here. So that's kind of what usually happens. So we'll see what happens there. All right, later. Hey guys, just wanted to show you real quick. I've got my tarp off, and Clint's got all of his securements off except for 2 chains, because we got to go make a sharp turn over there into the building. Got to keep a couple chains on there just for safety. But I wanted to show you my load once again. I got 4 cross chains going through the eye, a trip chain in the front and the back, and the 2 straps going over the coil. So got 6 securements, which will cover me for up to 48,000 pounds. So I'm covered there. But give me a second, climb up here, show you what it looks like in the coil. All right, so I didn't show you this the other day, but that's what the chains look like going through the coil. They're crossed. That's how you do it if it's loaded shotgun. All right, and then there's a Melton driver over here. See, he's got 2, 4, he's got 6 chains on his too, but notice he doesn't have edge protectors on there. I see that a lot. Of course, Maverick has us use padded edge protectors, but A lot of people don't use edge protectors at all. All right, let me finish this, get this unsecured and get ready. All right, folks, if you're still with me, I'm still here in Tulsa, Clarkner Metals, and it's my turn to get up the ramp here so I can be next to enter the building. I just wanted to try to get a shot of this for you. So I'm making this sharp turn to go up into the ramp. That's Clint's truck up ahead there. And there's another Maverick up ahead of him. I've been here about over 2 hours now. So if you can see this at this point, Clint still had 2 chains on his coil, which he just yanked off. And maybe I'll get another shot here in a minute. Okay, so here comes the crane. $25-ton capacity. Goes. All right, there he goes. Okay, here he goes lifting my coil. Woo, look at how the trailer lifts up. All right, that's that. All right, now what I've got to do is pull out that door there, get all my equipment put up and head to Fort Smith. There she goes.